So how do you deal with undiagnosed conditions? You probably come from an era where there was not diagnosis as we see today. There's ADHD, there's impulsive compulsive disorders, there's developmental disorders, there's anxiety disorder, there's eating disorder, there's all types of disorders that we see today that at one point in time there wasn't no such disorder, although there may have been conditions or symptoms of a condition that met such a criteria. My name is Taharka Sankara, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor, and I'm a trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapist. And I work with parents and youth to help them improve the quality of their relationships by increasing self-awareness, developing communication skills, and managing their emotions or managing stress. Now, in my line of work, I come across all types of conditions, and there's conditions that we may not have even encountered before. These are considered undiagnosed conditions, where there may be a representation or a manifestation of some type of cognitive processing or behavior pattern that doesn't quite meet the criteria, however, is creating problems in your family and your parent-child relationship. Now, I want to let you know that every problem, there is a solution. So if you're encountering these types of things, there are some basic strategies, there's some basic techniques and tools that you can use to help you improve that. Now, if some of these conditions become more progressive and start to increase and become more problematic, and it extends for a duration of more than 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month, and you find yourself in this type of pattern of addressing these types of matters, it may be important for you to seek professional help. But before you seek professional help, I want you to employ 6 critical strategies. Now, I created a workbook that focuses on 6 critical strategies. And these are some things that you can do for yourself, you can do right at your home with implementing some of these strategies. So for starters, you just want to live a healthy lifestyle as much as possible. You want to eat right. So you want to make sure that your nutritional plan, your intake plan for you and your youth, you and your children are the best possible health promoting foods and drinks that will assist you, right? So you want to make sure that you have a good, solid diet plan. Also, you want to engage in some regular physical activity. You want to be doing some exercising, some walking, some jogging, some biking, some swimming, whatever the case. You want to have a behavior plan where you actually get the body moving. You get to do some things. It could be simple as dancing, go roller skating, go do something that gets your body moving and it gets some energy flowing and it releases some of those good hormones that your body needs. You also want to make sure that you're getting some good rest. Managing that sleep-wake cycle is very important. It's very critical to your health and well-being. So when you have certain conditions, a lot of it is based on the mood, and the mood is based on our food. It could be based on our energy level, but it's also based on our rest level. How much are we resting? Are we getting a proper amount of rest? Is it our sleep pattern consistent? Are we waking up in the middle of the night? Do we have the TV playing? Do we have the radio playing? These are all things that could disrupt good sleep habits, what they call sleep hygiene. And you want to make sure that you manage that well. You also want to make sure that you're in healthy relationship, healthy interactions with other people. Deal with positive people, deal with positive environments, things that help you more than work against you. You also want to make sure that you're dealing with some quiet time. Cut off the phone, cut off the television. Just sit quietly, go outside, meditate, sit in a room without any noise, and just think, just process. Sometimes it's difficult to do that because as your brain starts working, but this is critical to maintaining some types of self-control. So you want to make sure you're doing these things. And then lastly, you will want to make sure that you're seeking some positive, constructive feedback from a coach, some type of mentor, some type of guide. And that can also be a clinician if you have to seek some professional help and guidance. So again, these are 6 critical strategies that you can use that it helps you maintain a healthy lifestyle, and it addresses undiagnosed conditions, because you know that there are sometimes you meet someone, you see someone, and you're like, what's wrong with that person? And literally the first steps that we can take is to control the basic things we do on a regular basis. So join us to hear more, to engage in this discussion a little further, to join the village, the virtual village of Next Gen Parenting, where we can develop some more strategies, some skills, have a deeper discussion about some of these things. Maybe they're undiagnosed conditions, or they could be diagnosed conditions, because I do have some skill to go through that big manual, the DSM-5, and we can learn some things about that as well. So join the Next Gen Parenting group, and I look forward to seeing you in that room.